What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you are having a great weekend. There's new readings on the channel. I post every day, one to three times a day. And if you're not getting my readings in your feed, you just need to check out the channel and the community tab, and the readings are there. I do share old readings in my community tab that I feel like the collective will resonate with. There's over 2,000 readings on the channel that are timeless, that you can resonate with as well. This is a general reading for every sign. This is not a personal reading. Please don't take anything personal. If something is offensive, it might not be your message. You can disregard it. Personal readings are in the community tab. Cash App is in the community tab. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's get into this reading. Someone is imprisoned here, okay, for doing a few things that might have brushed the law. Okay, somebody here, this could be a dirty cop. This King of Swords in reverse. This could be a dirty cop. This could be somebody who broke the law. They're supposed to be upright and honest and truthful, but it looks like they did something wrong. For this King of Wands in reverse, this aggressive, impulsive energy might have influenced this person to do something to a mother, or this person could be in the spirit or in the physical, but this person could be a parent, could be an earth sign. Someone was stalking this person, watching them too much, too curious about their life. And we have an air fire sign. So everybody here could have Taurus Gemini placements. And it looks like this person was offered up for this group. Some kind of offer up to the devil could have taken place here. Someone is serving justice. We have Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, air, and fire. All right, we have jumpers on the floor. So an air fire sign could be in jail for what they've done. Somebody with air fire, please. Then we have someone back here hiding. This could be this King of Wands, okay, that needs to expand. They could have done a job. These could be hitmen, okay, spiritual hitmen or physical hitmen. But they could have done a job for this King of Wands or this fire sign or this Aries, Scorpio or something like that. Like they kept coming back to do something here for energy. But they still can't start something genuine, something real. They can't do it. They're trying to get out of something, so maybe they made a deal here. This person is lusting after someone's choices. Maybe someone has Scorpio placements, or they just have choices and opportunities. So everybody here did something for a different reason. This person needs energy and they want to start something, maybe a business project or something like that. This person wants someone else's opportunities. This person wants to travel overseas. So they all have different reasons why they did this to this, maybe a woman, okay, it could be a woman. And more than likely it is. This one here kept doing something multiple times with the stalking and the curiousness, the talking, the bothering, the manipulation. They were doing it a lot. There's a lot of fire energy here, fire, air energy. Okay, this Taurus, Aries, earth sign, just was working. This person is working. This is a working person. They're responsible. They earn, which is what these things steal. Okay, they're Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is someone who works and gets nothing for it. So they have to sacrifice someone who is working and getting something for it. They watch this person to make sure they're earning what they might be calling their money. These are low-grade pimps or just thieves. Okay, this person here, we have air, fire, Aquarius, did something very reckless to this person, very careless, made a very bad choice. They betrayed this person. Maybe this is someone that, see someone bringing, I see a Taurus, Aries, that was bringing this person something. What were they bringing this person? They betrayed them. What were they bringing this person? Death. Okay, pain. Pain. For strength. Man. Something was going on here. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Because someone's left out in the cold. We have Taurus, Leo, Gemini. Could have been left out in the cold. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. What I see here is that whatever this person was, maybe they were bringing them something, and when they got there, this person was in a painful position, and they were able to regain their strength back because this person repaid them. I mean, betrayed them, or they could have repaid them something. What is going on here? Someone is in the public eye and someone is not. They're angry and impulsive. They're angry, they're impulsive. They're frustrated. I feel like somebody could have hurt themselves here with all these swords. Somebody could have hurt themselves, like somebody could have showed up and they were like passed away. Yeah, they would sacrifice themselves with some kind of spell work. Somebody could have gotten backfire. Something could be public about this incident. What I see here is that somebody, this Cancer Leo got here before this Taurus did. So when the Taurus got there, the Taurus Aries got there, they were already gone. But this Cancer Leo did it with some kind of spell. This could be a spirit or a living person, but give me more on this. Yeah, they were doing spell work on this energy. Yeah, moon card, yeah. Something in the dark is going on here because they couldn't compete with this person, so they did something to them that was not good. And then when the Taurus Aries showed up, this person could have did something to cause someone to lose their home. And maybe they wanted to reconcile with this energy. But they realized this person's a spiritual whore. It's like somebody was going towards some. Why was this Taurus Aries going towards this person that betrayed them? Ancestors got in reverse with them because they did something to their family members. And okay, so this is an investigator that had to block this person because of a Pisces Aries trying to hold up a tower. So this could be like some kind of undercover with the Hermit in the Temperance card. But then something like this person was like, oh shit, like something is going on here. Something is picking up. This person had to defend themselves all of a sudden. Something lost control. There's multiple people here or spirits. This is some kind of setup or trap, and somebody got clearance about it. They got clarity about it. This could be a father or a divine masculine that wanted to look into something. They wanted to see what was going on. They were looking into something here because somebody's family is in reverse. And they're defending themselves. So they could have went there to see what was going on for somebody else. And they got hit up by demons, okay? Some kind of attachment happened. And this Cancer Leo could have something to do with this person having a painful ending, or an ancestor could, either or a combination. But some kind of spell work was done to this person, and they were found, maybe found in a bad state. Someone was plotting against this person, or they were plotting. I feel like multiple people were plotting here, and somebody had to take a fall. They did something to their family. It's like this person got karma. Someone is defending their beliefs, though. They're defending themselves, maybe in court, or just what they believe in. They're taking action. Capricorn Aquarius energy. Maybe somebody was attacking this person and they got karma. And maybe a whole bunch of things were going on at the time. Okay, somebody is not calling someone in jail. They don't want to be associated. They don't want to be guilty. Somebody could be afraid of calling someone in jail because they're afraid that they'll end up in jail with them. They might have did something with this person and they're like, I don't want to be in jail with this person. I'm going to church. Somebody said, I'm going to church. I don't want to be associated with this guilty energy. Somebody's not communicating with someone in jail. Okay, somebody, they could have sent a package to this person. Somebody could have mailed someone a package. This could be a parent mailing their child a package, a graduate student, and they wouldn't stop doing something to this child. There's a person here who's not guilty, that doesn't want anything to do with this person in jail. And something is significant about traveling, a taxi, taking a taxi, something shocking happened in a cab, maybe to this graduate student. Something is shocking. Yellow is significant. There's a lot of yellow here. Yellow tape in reverse. Some type of physical, maybe physical abuse took place here. Maybe a fight. Possibly in a church. This is possible. And somebody said maybe my person is behind this. Maybe the person I'm seeing is behind this. Maybe they're doing something because they're happy and they're not they're not reading into this. Something happened and someone is concerned as someone they're seeing. Maybe this person is abusive. Something about a package. Why is this package here? Why is this package here? Gemini could be significant. Pisces could be significant. Why is this package here? Gemini. Okay, some kind of spell work is going on with this package. It's cursed, or there's some kind of hex on it, or it's supposed to hurt this person who's graduating, who could be in reverse. I think that someone is trying to cover up the loss of a graduate student, and they're trying to turn the card. So this person could be in reverse, and it happened in a cab. It's possible because somebody had to defend themselves here. Some kind of action took place while they were moving right here. So, and somebody's not looking into it. They're happy. And this person is like, is this somebody I'm dating that did this? After this person got this package, did something happen to them? Somebody wouldn't stop doing something? Someone was saving their money Capricorn, Gemini, somebody is saving their money and focused and has security. Maybe they're working on something. And this King of Wands here, this Scorpio, Sag, and Gemini, and Pisces did something. Ten of Cups in reverse. They already done their family off, so they're after other people's families, basically. And they want this family to think. What I see is like, I see the people in the family going, is this somebody that we know? No, it's these people out here who already reversed their family. This Gemini and this Scorpio, Sag, and this Pisces energy. Pisces, Aries. Okay, they want this person's choices. Somebody could be a Scorpio, and they sacrifice them. Hangman again. So they sacrifice the Capricorn, a Taurus, Pisces, a Scorpio. This could be multiple people. But like somebody was wondering if it was somebody they know or they're dating. Somebody could have been dating someone. An Aquarius who was abusive. This is about abuse, Five of Swords. And they could be involved here. Okay, Hermit in reverse, Virgo, and Page of Cups in reverse. Leo, this is a whole team that came together and did this Air, Fire in reverse, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody won't work with this team. Okay, so this could be some kind of retaliation against someone's child to take their future because they just graduated. This person released a devil. Okay, and they're avoiding conflict. Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want to deal with the tricking. Eight of Cups, but somebody keeps coming back. This Pisces keeps coming back in this person's life. A Capricorn maybe. Or, a Capricorn or a fire sign. Okay, they're guilty of something. This Pisces here is about to get arrested or already has. For something they're doing to students or people who are driving in cabs. Okay, again, this King of Pentacles is also tied here. They keep coming out next to this energy. They could be involved with underage persons or doing some sort of immoral sex. Now, somebody here is avoiding a painful ending. So they could be, somebody could still be alive. Okay, a child, Sun card, somebody's happy. Because there's many attempts, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, there were many attempts on this person's life and their safety. This Page of Pentacles in reverse, as well, this lazy, greedy earth sign, could be stalking this Leo earth energy. Okay, and then we have a Taurus here, not really making any money from this, not benefiting from it. And they're trying to hold up a tower. This Moon card in reverse says that the truth is coming out about this person. Moon card in reverse and Ace of Swords. Okay, something is coming out in the justice system, something that involves the justice system, justice, being punished for their crimes. Something happened to a Capricorn, Leo, or a Scorpio, or fire sign. Taurus, Pisces as well could have also been affected by this. There's clarity coming out. Somebody knows about this and they're calmly looking into something. They're not scared anymore. Somebody could have been scared because something that happened. Okay, then we have this Cancer, Gemini here that could be telling the truth about something. They're telling the truth about something, and because they want to recover. Five of Pentacles, this Cancer, Gemini, Taurus could want to recover. And there's this Aries that wants to recover. So they could be telling the truth about something publicly because they need money. They need some sort of attention or popularity. So it's really shallow. If anybody comes out and says anything about this, it's primarily because this person wants attention. Again, somebody's going to be speaking about it, a Pisces, Aries, and they're going to be looking upright. But they're really not. Ancestors will make sure people know the truth and that this person cannot travel or have any type of progress. Because what this person is trying to do is avoid their karma. They're trying to avoid telling the truth, and they're going to go around and parade and have some kind of media party instead of telling the truth about something. But ancestors are here making sure to interfere with that because it's not right. It's like they just can't tell they just can't tell the truth about what they did to somebody. But we already know. We already know what they did. Somebody is happy if someone is gone and they're going to jail. Chariot and Eight of Swords, my God. This abusive person here who could be physically abusive and happy, okay, is going to prison. 8 of Swords in a Chariot. They're being approached, okay? Something is going on with their security. Somebody's security could be significant. They could have done something to a Capricorn, a Cancer, or a Gemini. The spell work, again, in this King of Wands. These two together, they're doing something together here. They're trying to draft up something with this High Priestess in reverse, this Cancer. But God is here. God is here protecting families and listening. Okay, God watches everybody, good and evil. Okay, this angel's assigned to all parts of the earth. Okay, to protect people's choices and opportunities, to protect their dreams and their families. Because that's what these groups are usually after here. And they keep doing it over and over again. But this time they're running from something. But they're really not going anywhere. Star is falling. Star card in reverse. The star is falling. And their star is falling. They're not getting the attention they used to get. They don't have this unseen support. They're losing their community and their support. And they're running. 2 of Cups in reverse because people are breaking off communication. They don't want this kind of love or this communication is broken and it's not good. They could have been getting used by this group and now the authorities know. Justice is being served. Something is going to go public, but I feel like it might be some clown shit. It might just be like something to make these people look like not as bad as what they really are. They never want people to really know what these people are doing, I feel like. But we already know. So the point of lying, I couldn't tell you what the point of lying is. Let me get this. F, the karmic, could be significant. Somebody could be saying this. Blood of Jesus. Somebody is choosing Jesus over a karmic. This is great news. Someone is not in the mood for something. This person that could have been watching your videos online and cursing you afterwards could be in reverse. Okay, hasn't been convicted yet, somebody. Okay. Guilty in reverse. They're trying to get this verdict. What do you want to do to me? They're busy lusting. Swingers Club is in reverse. This club where they're swinging around and doing some promiscuous stuff and committing crimes is in reverse. Okay, they're still asking people, what do you want to do to me? They're still trying to seduce people and make people want to lust so that they can do rituals on them. Group committed crimes. This group could be in reverse very soon. Or maybe something happened to them. Okay, somebody fell down the stairs in reverse. Okay, something's going on the stairs in the parking lot. Something happened. Okay, somebody didn't call the police about it. Somebody's future faking someone. They don't see your value. AM, maybe they did this in the morning. AM or MA could be significant. I saw what you did in reverse. They did not see something somebody did. They didn't see it. Somebody's not playing any more games. Someone's getting raided in the morning. A gold car is in reverse. Somebody's confident about that, but not this week. It didn't happen this week. Okay, they don't want to go to jail. Your spouse needs your attention. Okay, somebody's spouse is getting enough attention is in reverse. They're not living with him or her. They're not still living with him or her, whoever that is. This will take a long time. This person going to jail, they're going to be in jail for a long time because they're very tempted and they won't stop doing something. 1970s, somebody born in the 1970s is in reverse. A son or a daughter could be significant. Somebody is not a high vibrational person, or a high vibrational person may be in reverse. I know that you're lying to me. Somebody could be lying about a loss. Phone sex in reverse because they won't have phone sex with them and that they're not popular with this person anymore, this young male. Somebody's going to be in jail until trialed. Somebody's in the mood for that. Okay, this person is not divinely protected. Why don't you call me? You're the best love I've ever had. Somebody could be asking, why doesn't somebody call them? Libra, Capricorn could be significant. Somebody could be gang stalking someone. That's why they're not calling. Big teeth in reverse. 46 or 64 could be significant. Someone is not envious of you. They're being gang stalked, maybe. Wants you to stop working. This person doesn't want you to stop working. And they're not a spirit of poverty. Okay, I trust you. Somebody could still be having trust issues. Okay, they won't let their guard down for someone. Somebody's not ready to get married. Somebody wants foreplay. This shady lawyer is in reverse. And someone lied on a grandparent. Somebody lied on a grandparent. Ancestors are angry. Family issues. House is here. Crystal ball blind. Somebody has not blinded a crystal ball that somebody's using in their house or from where they are, looking in somebody else's house. False police report in reverse. Something is not false. Aquarius. This person stalking couples online is in reverse. Okay, they're not faithful about a fire. Fire could be significant. A fire sign about a fire. Somebody's not telling the truth about a fire. Maybe that a fire sign did or has something to do with. They don't know the real you. Somebody knows the real you. Natasha in reverse, or a name that starts with N or has a sh sound in the beginning, middle, or end of it. They didn't expect this. Okay, they can't lie to your face anymore. You're not married to this person. You won't rush something. You're not giving this person any head, is what it says here. KLMNOP in reverse. 3 times a day. You're expecting a child soon in reverse. Keep trying. Somebody stop trying something with a child. A drug addict could be in reverse. Champagne in reverse. Woman is not interested in you in reverse. Woman is not interested in someone here. They could be lying. 8 figures in reverse. Many people are following your content. New dress in reverse. Bad weather in reverse. Did spell on grandparent or grandchild. Somebody is cursing their grandparent or their grandchild. They lied on the grandparent as well. Interesting. Let's see what needs to come out. Somebody in your house could be guilty. This week. What do you want to do to me in the parking lot? Somebody said. In the morning. They're future faking this person. They could have had to call the police on them. And somebody hasn't been convicted yet. Evicted too. Could be significant. Somebody hasn't been evicted yet. I was about to say that. So that could be significant. Somebody could be getting married and someone is upset about that. What's going on here? Like someone is trying to catch someone do the wrong thing. Hangman, because they can't sacrifice them. So they're like trying to, what are they trying to do? They can't sacrifice someone in a parking lot. They can't. You see how this person looks like they're in a parking lot, kind of? That is crazy. So somebody, they couldn't throw somebody off of something. Like this person, something like that could have happened. Like it looks like she's hanging off one of these fixtures in the parking lot. And maybe somebody did something to someone, but they didn't get anything out of it. Maybe early in the morning, somebody fell off of one of these things. I mean, it literally looks like she's in a parking lot. Or like in the mall parking lot, you know? Okay, so something like that could have happened, but they got nothing out of it. This friend is in reverse, this friend. Now somebody's public recognition is in reverse. They were sacrificed. They sacrificed themselves. That's who got the backfire. Okay? Someone wasn't scared to call the police. They weren't scared to call the police. They called the police. Maybe something was supposed to scare them not to do it. Somebody reversed their friend or somebody who trusted them. Or they were future faking this person about maybe some sort of publicity and it never happened for them or something like that. Something could have happened early in the morning. A valet could be significant. Okay, the Empress. Okay. A mother could be significant. Somebody could be pregnant. Whoever did this could be pregnant. They took a chance, a leap of faith. Somebody leaped maybe somewhere. This is some sort of strategy. They weren't communicating with this person in the public. Whoever this was a private relationship with the text message in reverse. They wouldn't call this person. There's no communication between them publicly. Like nobody knows about their relationship. Knight of Wands in reverse, and something impulsive happened. That's why somebody called the police. This Cancer Leo in reverse did something, and somebody wasn't afraid. So they couldn't sacrifice this person. Somebody tried to do that. They were spying on this person on social media. And if you cannot scare this person, then you cannot sacrifice them. Like you need to instill fear in someone in order to sacrifice them. They need to be afraid. They couldn't do that to this person, and someone called the police and said, "What are you doing?" This is Cancer Leo in reverse, who acted very frustrated and angry at someone. Okay, yeah, some kind of fight happened or something. Okay, maybe with a child or someone of Leo in the upright placements. Okay, they were trying to pimp this person with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They were trying to do something to this person, aggressively handle them. Now they have legal matters because somebody called the police. Okay, this intuition is in reverse for someone. They're having a tower moment. This toxic relationship it caused some sort of obstacle, a wrecking ball in somebody's life here. Somebody didn't follow their sixth sense. Somebody didn't follow their intuition, and now they have a legal problem. They should have listened to their gut. Okay, somebody is still getting married, is what I see here. And someone is waiting. They could be waiting for something to be complete, to be over. Okay, they don't want to work with someone who's having a tower, who is in legal problems. They don't wish to work with this ex-lover or someone who is from the past. They want to be with someone else here. We have Aquarius, Earth, could be significant, new love. Okay, a new beginning. We have Leos, this is protected. And these people have assistance in whatever they need. Nine of Swords in reverse. They're paranoid because of that. They're angry. They're crying out for help. They're trying to have hope about something. Okay, they're trying to reverse some kind of catalyst. Somebody did this here. Somebody caused some sort of fire. This comes out all the time, and it came out in this reading. So somebody caused a fire as well. This Gemini energy. Somebody with Gemini placements, Capricorn placements could have done something. Scorpio placements could be significant. Libra placements. Scorpio. Some loss happened. Maybe with an ex-lover. They're trying to reverse this catalyst moment that took place. There was loss here so that somebody could progress and maybe be feisty and have some kind of career. Okay, where they can look like this here. They caused some sort of illusion. This fire came from some sort of illusion. They confuse somebody and so that they can progress. Okay, this Aries in reverse could have had something to do with this as well. This person has obsessions. Capricorn could be significant again. Very toxic. Somebody could do drugs, have a drinking problem. And this person doesn't. They have a gift from God. They want to create something naturally here with new ideas. An ancestor had to get in reverse with this fire sign. Okay, somebody's trying to seduce someone here. Maybe outside. Nine of Wands in reverse. This person is paranoid because ancestors are on top of them, very upset with them. Okay, Three of Cups in reverse. They don't want to be their friend. Okay, because someone has a love. They have something new here, and you don't want to associate with this. We have Cancer, Pisces placements, fire placements. You know this group is no good, whoever this is. Okay, they're trying to confuse you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Like you couldn't see something. Again, they're not telling the truth. They have secrets about something. They need to let go and give up. Okay, surrender to God. Have patience. Someone is working. They need to stop bothering this person who's focused on their work. A Virgo maybe. They want to date this person, like, but they have a relationship. Somebody's in a relationship already, or somebody's going on a date in this relationship. Somebody could have Virgo, Cancer placements, fire placements as well, earth placements. Okay, someone could be a musician, or they could be using music for something in their life. And this Robata is in reverse. This person is out of the picture. Ten of Cups in reverse, Pisces, fire. Okay, Cancer, Gemini in reverse. These are all people that just want money. They're having money problems, and they want to take money from this group. Okay, they could be speculating something is going to happen to this group that's good. And they're very alone and guarded. They could be using this young earth sign to try to interfere, but somebody does not want to have a third-party relationship with a young earth sign. Somebody could be doing something inappropriate. This Scorpio, Sag in reverse. This King of Wands in reverse. Because someone is going to be with someone they really care about. So they're sending children or young people, anybody they can. This person is trying to send to contact aggressively with the Eight of Wands. These people will use your own children. I was channeling a child that could be sacrificing both their parents. This group has convinced this child to sacrifice both of their parents and their parents' future so that they can have what their parents have. These groups, they'll do anything to get, and what they're going to do is take from that child. You see, they're just using the child because you could trust the child, and they can kind of get out the way, and then they steal it from the child without the child knowing. So the child is a victim of this craziness. Okay, family in reverse, yeah. Somebody said, that's not my child. So somebody could have disowned their child because this group is persuading this child to do something to their own parents. Okay, so that they don't have a fated meeting. Or this child doesn't have a fated meeting, but these parents do. So the group is manipulating the child. Don't you want this? This child could be any age, but I'm picking up young children here. Nine of Cups in reverse. Ancestors are getting in reverse here. Somebody could have drowned. Okay, someone could be using liquid courage with a young person, so that this person has confidence and courage to do this odd behavior. Their mask is falling off. Okay, a Virgo could be seeing this child or this person for who they are, and they could be doing some time in court. This Leo Virgo, again, we have a child and a parent in reverse. Someone's aware of it with the Four of Cups in reverse. You have consciousness of why this is happening. You know the truth. Four of Cups in reverse, the moon. The sun is out on this, whatever it is. This liquid courage going on with children and parents right here. Right here, and the mask is coming off. It's right here. Somebody's very happy. They look like they're tickling their child and everything's good. Okay? But something is out of control with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And somebody's getting bad luck and karma for what they're doing. They're manipulating, okay? They're betraying with the Seven of Swords. They could be making the child look, thinking they're grown or something. And they don't want to reconcile. Somebody doesn't want to reconcile with a child or a person, an adult. Okay, they're under judgment. Somebody's under judgment here. They don't feel some type of romantic feelings for someone because maybe it's not appropriate. They have somebody who they want to be with. Okay, Gemini, Cancer, Libra is significant, Virgo. All right, we have a Libra again. Somebody's in pain because of that. Somebody has convinced a child, whether this child's an adult or a young child, that they need to do something with their parents that's inappropriate. And now their ass is in a Five of Pentacles. And they're losing their home. Four of Wands in reverse. Somebody said, I don't want to be a player anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of manipulating and testing people and charming people. Okay? And somebody stopped seeing signs and synchronicities. Like somebody could have been cheating and been getting some kind of downloads through this person. And they were enjoying this gift that somebody else has. And now they can't do that anymore. Because there's a lot of conflict going on. Somebody just wants to meet up with one person and be good and be, unstuck from this. Something is happening in divine timing, and this dead spirit is in the way. Okay? This dead spirit is in the way. They have witches doing voodoo for them to try to interfere. And what they do is they promise these groups a part of your future. It always blows up in their face. Okay? Because they're unhappy. They're never going to take the better option. They're never going to say they deserve better. That's why they're going to jail. Eight of Swords. Okay? They wouldn't break up with this dead spirit. Somebody is having spiritual relationships and they're immoral and they're doing bad things for this spirit. They have never met, more than likely never met this person. Okay? They're doing everything in the spirit. And it's sneaky and it's bad. And the spirit is teaching them how to do these crimes against people. What do you want to do to me is here. Something is not real in this parking lot. Crystal ball blind in reverse again. Aquarius. And Aquarius could be using a crystal ball to look, into someone's life here. And you may not know about it. Positive affirmations in reverse. A doctor in reverse. Or somebody won't go to the doctor. You have Leo, Taurus. Aries could be significant. Somebody is put to rest. They didn't go to the doctor. Okay, this person is resting now. They wouldn't say positive affirmations. They wouldn't believe that they were healthy or happy or they didn't love themselves. They wouldn't go to the doctor, or maybe they reversed the doctor and now they're in reverse. I don't know what's going on with these groups, but they're aggressive. There's something that they have to stop doing. Again, the Scorpio Sag is being watched by ancestors for what they're doing in the mystery here, in the dark. Some kind of spell work, more than likely, some kind of illusion they're causing for the collective that's trying to avoid them. Okay. This person is looking for enlightenment, but they want to sacrifice people for it. That's what I see here. There are Four of Cups. They're unaware. They're unconscious. They're under some kind of mind control. They're avoiding maybe the authorities with the Five of Wands in reverse. They're avoiding dealing with their demons. And we have the Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, that wouldn't go to the doctor and now they're put to rest. The collective is good though, because the collective could have been getting deceived by this group. Okay, again with the spirits and the celebrating and eating and drinking with spirits here. Okay, they're getting backfire and holding off. They got to hold off on something because of what they did. They're stuck. You have fire in Taurus and Cancer. They're celebrating a little too much with these spirits. And somebody left. Okay, we have Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio could be significant. Cancer. Somebody moved away from this group. They wanted to take action and tap into their power. Their ancestors, they had spiritual support. They were leaving home to be with somebody else, going towards someone else. And then there's this Pisces, okay, that wants this person's freedom. This person had the ability and the courage to leave, and now somebody wants their freedom, and they're aggressively wanting to take it. Somebody could have gotten raped here. Someone is strong through some sort of car accident or some sort of incident in a moving vehicle. Okay, we have Page of Cups and the Star card. Someone's star is rising here. Something is being shined on a situation that took place maybe in a moving vehicle, maybe some kind of grape in a vehicle with a family member or something going on with the family behind it. The family could be behind it. And these dead spirits, the family could be working with invoking these spirits into people's lives. And ancestors, again, have to get in reverse because something is destined to happen. A small family, okay, and again, something lost control. Maybe with an officer or somebody in the law or somebody who's honest and just. Something lost control here, and ancestors had to lose control with these people. They did something to an Empress or a Taurus. Okay, this young earth sign is also involved. This, again, could be a male or female. Some kind of energy taking or sex, okay, took place here for somebody's 10 of Pentacles. And they confused this person. They were confusing. They couldn't make a choice, or they were trying to decide something. They weren't overwhelmed, and they were trying to confuse them and make them overwhelmed. Okay, and then somebody said, I have to leave. Somebody said, I gotta go. And somebody made a very bad decision. When somebody said, let's go, can we leave? Or wanted to go somewhere. They decided to want to go somewhere. Somebody did something. And now somebody has to look into this because something aggressive happened. Some kind of chaos took place when somebody made a bad decision. Who did this? I think this group behind here did something and made someone lose control, lose their discipline. Okay, we have this balanced energy. Somebody was working when something happened, and then an ending took place. Somebody was just working, and somebody made a very evil decision. This Libra and this air sign, this young earth sign, again, something happened with sex that was not good. Okay, for somebody's home, and now they're going to be under arrest for that. Because someone is defending themselves, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo. They suffered. This person suffered here. Past, present, or future. This could have happened past, present, or future. This reading is not about you. It's about someone from your past, present, or future in your energy. Someone is recovering. You have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra. This Pisces, Aries had something to do with this. They did this because someone did not want to work with them. They retaliated with stupidness. This is a terrible act. I see some kind of aggression happening between men. Okay, and this again right here, more aggression with the wand. For somebody's Ace of Cups, the wand in the cup. So some sort of inappropriate behavior happened, maybe to a Virgo, Taurus, water sign. Okay, and somebody had loss. And this Aquarius or Cancer, Leo, Scorpio need to tell the truth. A Gemini could also be involved in suffering with guilt. Something could have happened in someone's sleep as well. Okay, Cancer, Gemini, again in the upright. Someone keeps trying to go towards this person about a child in reverse. Again, someone is worshiping fallen angels with kids, and they're doing this for their new beginning, for their ability to take a leap of faith. But we have a child in reverse, and somebody keeps, okay, they're trying to escape something. They release the devil. Somebody might be putting a child behind them that was, why is this child in reverse? They could have been worshiping fallen angels and doing something bad. Yeah, they were doing something. This Aquarius here was controlling this child. This Aquarius, air, fire, Gemini was controlling this child, and this child needs justice. Somebody had to let go of their child because someone was doing something and they wouldn't stop. And they kept trying to talk to someone, maybe a Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius in the upright, a Pisces. They kept trying to talk to a Capricorn maybe about what was going on, but then maybe it was too late, or all these attempts and somebody just gave up with the Eight of Cups. Like, you know, there's some illusions going on. I gotta get out of here. Okay, somebody said, I'm gonna release the devil, because this is all demonic possession. Okay, like I said, they will use your own children. Whoever they can control, they will use to come against you and try to take your future, because they're going to end up taking it from that child who doesn't know better. They don't know any better. If they knew better, they wouldn't try to harm their parents. But the child is being manipulated and played. Something happened in a car or a moving vehicle. 52 or 25 could be significant. Cancer could be significant. A truck could be significant. Something is in a truck. The letter T could be significant. Okay, this liar is in reverse. The squirrel is in reverse. These could be spirits here. These could be spirits. S or N is in reverse because of something that happened with a truck in a home. This truck was going to a residence. Someone could have been lying about that. First minute or last name N could be in reverse. Or D, N or D. S, yeah. A tower happened. Something suddenly happened in this truck. Maybe they're trying to reverse this fire, but the collective sees it already. Again, the collective is paying attention, and these people are trying to hide something that you see already. You see this tower? Something happened with this truck, and they're trying to reverse this fire. Maybe, I think they wanted something to happen to what was, they could have caused a fire in a truck and a home, and they're trying to reverse it. Or something wasn't a fire, something was some kind of, somebody could have intentionally did something with that fire card coming out, and this here, they're trying to reverse this. A raccoon, okay, could be significant. A drummer or drums in reverse. P or peas in reverse. Somebody's not peeing for someone here. Garden in reverse. So they cannot gain. They cannot have fruition because they need P. Okay? They can't watch someone. They can't spy on someone here. Okay? Someone is doing sleep spells. Okay? Something is going on here. When they can't spy, they want the person to go to sleep. Okay? but they still can't sacrifice them. They can't do it. And this person can't sit still. This person about to go to jail. This card is about to go to jail card. Okay, flamingo in reverse. Somebody sacrificing birds here, pink birds. And dolphin could be significant. Dolphin is back out. D, the letter D could be significant. Monkeys in reverse. M in reverse. C in reverse. Somebody could be doing something to these animals. Okay, crabs. Cancer could be significant. Somebody is putting them in a dustpan. They're doing something through the mirror. Some kind of spiritual travel through the mirror. But they're being watched. Okay, they're being watched. Somebody's watching someone do this. Alligator in reverse. Excavation in reverse. Excavated in reverse. Somebody wasn't dug up or something, or they weren't buried or something like that. The letter B could be significant. Black sheep. The letter I, first, middle, or last name could be in reverse. Over this honey, some sort of temptation. They didn't want to be alone on their pillow, and now they're in reverse. Again, the letter B is significant. The letter I, again, is significant. The letter P, somebody's first name or last name could be in reverse as well. And someone is, again, lying about it. Something is happening in this house, in this truck. Something is in the truck, A blue truck could be significant. Something is in the truck. Something happened maybe when it was raining. Okay, Virgo is significant. Somebody is self-sufficient. They work hard and they're trying to confuse this person. An air Virgo could be trying to do this to another Virgo. Death, confirmation. There's death in the truck. Somebody's looking into it. You have the spiritual realm that could be looking into it as well as the physical realm. But something is going on in the truck and someone is lying about it. Somebody with a big nose could be significant. Okay, this earth sign in reverse who's very irresponsible and greedy could have an empress. Again, this empress, this mother energy keeps coming out. I've been channeling this energy that keeps talking about mommy sacrifices. This is inappropriate. Like somebody is obsessed with offering up people's moms, or what they try to do is make you their mom so that they can offer up, like it's weird. But something could be going on with mothers, abundance, people of abundance, people of earth placements. Again, I in reverse, the letter I, first, middle, or last name, or E. I can sound like E sometimes. This could be significant. Somebody's looking into this. See, the collective is looking into it. And something happened. Something is going to be imbalanced. And something's going to be imbalanced. Something is going to... What I also see here is that somebody they weren't drinking, they didn't have addictions. This was a healthy person. These are healthy people. Because the person that's offering them up does have addictions. They're a fallen angel. They're in reverse. They're in reverse. So they have to sacrifice this temperance in the upright, this sad energy in the upright. Okay, Capricorn maybe could be, Virgo could be, Scorpio could be, these placements could be in the truck. Okay, and some kind of suffering happened with this death. Okay, this Capricorn in reverse is responsible partially or fully. They were possessed when they did something. To a Page of Cups. Okay, with SEX here. Ancestors got in reverse with that because it was impulsive and angry. So some kind of grape happened. Again, this is two grape energies that like to do this. Maybe they did it to this mom as well and a child. They're sick, collective. This is just confirmation for me. Earth, fire, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, again, possessed this Capricorn to do this. And so that somebody can go overseas somewhere, and now they're in reverse, okay, and they're weak. So it's like these people keep doing shit and it backfires. It backfires completely on this group. Like they're just not supposed to be doing this. They're being looked into. The collective sees them. Somebody is lying about this. Maybe a bust is significant as well. Somebody's first, middle, or last name who's lying could start with B. Tell me more about this liar. Okay, they want their star to rise. Someone is defending, they're trying to take somebody's star in their home. That's what this liar is doing. They're trying to take somebody's home, their star, and their ability to defend themselves. Their freedom. Okay, this Robata, a Cancer could be doing this, or an Aries, a Gemini placement, an Aquarius placement. They want someone's relationship. That's why they're lying. They're obsessed with someone's relationship, their home. And they have secrets to tell. There's something they need to tell. That's why somebody moved away. This Taurus Aries is also lying. Okay, to hold up towers. A Scorpio Libra could also be lying, just to take this away from somebody. That's why they're in the truck. High Priestess in reverse is doing something with these trucks or these vehicles. A U-Haul truck could be significant. A pod could be significant. They could be using these brands maybe. Okay, they're pimping these. Whatever's in this truck here, they're getting. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. They're getting something from it. But I also see them having loss too. They could be following school buses as well. Again, they're after Taurus placements that are recovering. Someone is watching their back. Even when they're not leaving home, they have to watch their back when they're home to protect their independence, their work, their inheritance. Somebody has to do this. You have Air, Virgo, and Aries. From these people whose judgment is in reverse here. Again, we have Empress energy. Somebody keeps pursuing this group with the wand. You know, somebody's saying get away from it. Move. Yeah, get out of here. Ancestors have to constantly be interfering and protecting in the spiritual realm, and it's being investigated. Whatever is happening in the spiritual realm is being investigated, possibly to young people, okay, people who don't have addictions, and people with inheritance and new beginnings that take leaps of faith, people who can escape illusions. Okay, this air fire is really out of control. All right, collective. Oh, another fly there. Hopefully it stays down. I'll get it after this. I'm gonna close the reading here. 104 or 401 could be significant. One more card. We have this person here, Aquarius and Leo. This person is struggling and unconscious, and they're doing something immorally with sex, and it just won't stop. Okay, they're targeting children in the spirit is what I see here. But the truth is coming out about what they're doing to these children in the spirit. That's your reading.